Okay, Junkie. So, this part will concentrate on I think, in my opinion only, the most difficult modification to understand. It takes experience and a lot of questions and a lot of reading before I actually just to have a grasp of it. Okay, pickups. So pickups. So, why did I change the pickups? Okay, because I wanted to have a more treble response. Because again, excuse me, it boils down to your knowledge of your bass, your own bass. In this instance, this bass is actually warm sounding, so I just wanted to have a little pop in it. Okay, have a little pop. So these pickups are voiced towards a brighter tone. Okay, so the voicing of this pickup is actually based on my knowledge of my own bass. Okay, I have to remind you that no two basses are the same. Okay, even if there's another white Fender jazz bass, okay, standard jazz bass out there, they won't sound the same. And you have to know how it sounds using your own playing, okay? That you will know the character of your bass. Because if you don't know the character of your bass, you won't be able to choose the right pickups for your bass. Because if you go to the websites of the famous brands, okay, I think I can mention them, but I'm not endorsing them, alright? Let's just give examples. Nordstrand, uh, Bartolini, DiMarzio, Seymour Duncan, okay, some of the popular bass pickup companies, okay, Lindy Fralin, Delano, okay, there are a lot. Even Fender, okay, how can I forget Fender? So when you go to their website, they will give you some specifications, okay, on the response of the pickups, okay. So they will tell you that this one is responsive sa bass, in the bass frequencies, okay. This one is more responsive in the brighter, okay. So if you don't know your bass, okay, if you don't know your bass, you will just buy a pickup blindly, okay, blindly, and then when you put it, you will just be disappointed. For example, you have a bright sounding bass. I think the best example, or a good example of a bright sounding bass, will be the Dingwall, okay, Dingwall, the fan fret, okay, absolutely beautiful bass, okay. The Dingwall tends to be a little on the brighter side, So if you put pickups that are on the brighter side, okay, it will really sound bright. The response in the for the bright frequencies will be a little exaggerated. So in that case, you might want if you want to balance it out, you might want a pickup that is actually more responsive to the lower frequencies. Okay? Some people solve that using a preamp, okay? Using a preamp. But it still starts, okay? It still starts in the pickups, okay? In the pickups. So another thing with pickups is they tend to be expensive, okay? So that's why you really need to choose properly. Right, you have to choose properly, and that will boil down to also your knowledge of your bass, okay, for you to choose the right pickups, okay, the right pickups. But again, if you really know your bass, okay, before changing pickups, okay, you have to explore the instrument first, okay. So if you have a knack of plucking here, by the way, both pickups are on. The sound tends to be mid-rangey as compared to here. to be deeper here in this part. Okay, explore first your instrument, because sometimes your placement of your hand, the placement of your hand and your plucking technique can actually make a difference. Okay, if you pluck hard, let's do this. Okay, or like this. Okay, changing the angle of your hand, okay, can also change the tone, or can make it tone difference, okay, tonal difference in your bass. Okay, so please explore your instrument first, okay, before buying pickups. Okay, and again, pickups are somewhat expensive. Okay, so choose properly. Know your bass first before you buy pickups. Okay, so hopefully this has been informative to you, and we are past the 6-minute mark already. So, peace.